Right? Okay, let's look at this question. The college bowling club, right? Bowling club has 20 members from life science student and 10 from physical science student. Means that total they have 30 members, right? So the college bowling has 20 members is from life science and 10 from physical science. The club wish to form a committee comprising of 3 members, right? So a committee comprised of 3 members. Find the probability that either all the committee members are from life science student or all the committee members are from physical science student. You have to understand that this is not only chosen one student. It's a member, it's a committee comprising of 3 members, right? So it means that it's a case that involving combination, right? So as long as the numbers that, okay, the question said, the club wishes to form a committee, right? The club want to form another committee, right? Maybe for a task, right? Find the probability that either all the committee members are from, all right? You know that life science, life is to be L, life science, we have how many students? 20 students, right? Physical science, we have 10 students, right? Total, we have 30 students. So they want to form a committee of 3 members, right? The committee of 3 members. So they want to form a committee of 3 members. Then of course, definitely when I talk about probability, we need to identify the total possible outcome from these events, right? Without condition, always when we want to talk about the total possible space means that all the possibility, these 3 members can be choosing from any one of these, right? Because why? The bowling club has 20 members of life science and physical science you have 10 of them, right? Means the 3 members can become from any of these without condition is 30C3. This is the total possibility possible outcome. Okay, so which is NS. Very important that you identify this before you answer the question. So the question now is the events. Events, you can just write there. This is the events, means what the condition required by the question. Either all the committee members are from life science, means that either all is life science or the committee member all are from physical science student, right? So the meaning here means that the events A, okay, you can just define the events A. So you can just define the events A. Either all the events that all the committee members are from life science or all the committee members are from physical science student. So it's actually a mutually exclusive event. Why? Either you are all from life science or you are all from physical science. So they can't be overlapping, right? There's no intersection between the 2 events, right? Between the events of all the member is life science and all the member is physical science, they don't have intersection, right? So it means that for the events of A, either all the member 20 choose 3, right? What's the meaning here? Means from the 3 members, the 20 life science student choosing, right? Means that the 3 students come from the life science student. All is life science. Or maybe we said or maybe 10, right? All is physical science student. All is physical science student. These 2 events are mutually exclusive. What does it mean by mutually exclusive? When you choose all the members are from life science, it can't be that inside the member still have physical science student, no, right? So there are no intersection between these 2. So it means that the probability of A will be the same as 20C3 plus with 10C3 divided by 30C3. Then you will get the required probability, which gives 9/29, right? 9/29. So, okay, let's look at part B, right? Alright, okay, let's look at part B. At least one of the committee member is from life science. What does it mean by at least one of the committee member is from life science? So it means that in the committee of 3 members, right? Either one is life science, the other 2 is physical, right? Or the case that 2 will be life science, right? 1 is physical, right? At least one means that either all of them is life science, right? At least one of them must be inside, or 2 of them, or 3 of them, right? Cannot be none of them, right? The opposite of all the events here means that the complement of the events here will be all its physical signs, right? So how to calculate the probability? In this case, I try to using the concept of complement, right? Will be easier to calculate. So it means that I'm going to take the probability of, okay, you just write there, at least probability of at least one of the committee member is from life side is equals to the question. So is equals to, I take 1 minus away 30C3. What is here? What is here? This is all the member is from, not from life side. None of them is from life side. If I take 1 minus with none of them is from life side, means that the complement of this event will be this, at least one. Okay, listen this, at least one from life side. Sekurang-kurangnya seorang kan, mesti ada seorang. So, lawan dia ialah langsung tiada seorang ialah daripada life side, right? Sekurang-kurangnya seorang, 1, maybe 2, maybe 3, right? Lawan dia ialah selain ialah semua ialah physical signs. So that's why you must use the concept of complement, will be easier, right? 1 minus, all of them is not from life sign. It means that it will be from physical sign. It means 10C3. If you calculate, this will be easier, right? Or you can using this, right? If you're using this, then you need to consider one by one, right? 20 life sign, choose 1, and 10 life sign, choosing 2. Or maybe you go and add up, right? You got more work to do lah compared to you using complement, right? So 2 is life sign, means that 20 life sign you choosing 2, 10 you choosing 1, or 20 you choosing 3, right? You add up all this, you divide by, you add up this, and this case, you divide by 30C3. You will get the same answer as you using the complement, but I prefer this one, right? So 1 minus with, okay, let's calculate. You are getting, after you calculate, right? After you calculate, overall you are getting 197 over 203, right? It's the same thing here. If you're taking all, you add up all this, right? If you add up all this, you add up all the number here. If you add up all the number here, you are getting all this number, you add up, right? Then you divide by 30C3, you are still getting the same answer, right? But using the method of complement in this case here. So hope you understand. That's all for this example.